Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shum. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Boston Red Sox.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Cutter Crawford. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Now, Lars Nootbaar. Fought off foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Here comes a pitch. And that's too high.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two.
Next pitch is outside.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And a 3-2. Stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Brendan Donovan in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Nootbaar gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Duran hauls it in for the out. One down.
Batting third, first baseman Wilson.
Here's a Cardinals lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Man at first, one away. And the sweeper misses.
Too low.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Here's Nolan Gorman. And that is out of play. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game one of this three-game set. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So one left for the Cardinals. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Fenway, our starter in this one, Eric Fetty.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton.
Shortstop, David Hamilton.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner at first with no outs here. Strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ball one there.
Down.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. One gone here. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Fetty with a move to first. And he's back in safely. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. Back in Boston,
Leading off
new
for
inning
the
getting
Cardinals,
started.
the
And now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Alec
Burleson.
Burleson measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick in 2020. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. That one misses. Now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. And that one fouled off. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Next pitch is downstairs. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Up and in, and now it's filled up 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Fastball is outside. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jordan Walker digs in now. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one found hard the other way. And there's a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Burleson on third with 2 out. There's a line drive to left field. Durant makes the play, and that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here at Fenway Park, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
First baseman, Tristan Casas.
Everybody famous, we can give it up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
Fetty back to work. This one popped up. Win. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out, base is empty. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Just missed.
Inside.
Next offering is fouled back. Second inning here, no score. Three-two on the way. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Inside ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Masataka Yoshida.
So next, Masataka Yoshida. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is downstairs. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, He holds it second.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, 2 ball. The flip, 1 at second, and he'll hold on to it, so they get 1.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Boston strands a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Popped up right side, Casas. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. First pitch misses. Top of the 3rd, no score. On the ground, right side, Bregman. On to first, and that quickly 2 away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-2.
Two.
Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there.
Full count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Redbirds down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela.
And a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2. 1-2.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one is inside. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one clips the corner.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite.
There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's a speed threat. David Hamilton struck out swinging his first time. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Duran leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball there. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Man at second. Inside. And the count's even at 2. And misses inside. Tristan Casas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers hauls it in, and there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering way off the plate. Fourth inning underway, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Abreu snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the
Here's the
designated
Cardinal
hitter,
DH, Alec Burleson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And down in order go the Cardinals. And we are still scoreless. Back inside Fenway Park. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And another ball.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
And that is downstairs. They're down 3-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Alex Bregman. Walked his first time. And that misses. Ball 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. A single his first time. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
1 ball.
2 out, space is empty. In for a strike. And the count 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Lined into right. Nootbaar makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 4. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Crawford back to work. And there's the strike.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Hit in the air, center field. Rafaela. 1 away.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ivan Herrera. He's 0 for 1. Herrera in his second season, 24 years old, and he was born in Panama. And that's a little high. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one ripped. And foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting center fielder
Dominant
Jordan
performance
Walker.
for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was
Now
away,
batting,
and he did exactly what
shortstop,
you're supposed to do with it.
Mason Wynn.
Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Walker is waved home. He'll score easily. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Wastes no time there. Got a good pitch to drive.
batting,
Stayed short
right
with his bat
fielder,
path to the
Lars
ball and
Nootbaar.
caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Cutter Crawford out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching
The
for the Red
left-hander
Sox.
on now, Brennan Bernardino.
83.
This is his first
Brennan
appearance of the season.
Bernardino.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Fouled off. He was late. Win over at second, one down. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Donovan at the plate now. That's ball one. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Wilson Contreras in the St. Louis on deck circle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That pitch gets the corner, and now 3-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Now
Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 outs. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Abreu. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And there's a base hit to left. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Connor.
And now Connor Wong grounded out his first time. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Late swing, fouled off.
One, two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball right
That's
side,
foul.
down the line, and it's foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit in the air, left field. Donovan. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Ceddan Rafaela.
So digging in, Ceddan Rafaela. First time up was a pop out. Right through there for a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Walker makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Jarren
And stepping
Duran.
in is the speedy Jarren Duran. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Clips the corner. That is strike 2. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for the Red Sox, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Fenway, all set for the top of the 6th. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson, 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. Towards first, but it kicks foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. And takes low for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's towards center. Rafaela under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Boston, where we go bottom 6, and stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. That one just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving
Now
that pitch the
batting,
other way
third
on a
baseman,
line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. And that drops in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. And it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Hamilton headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right there, try to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough, cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And that's ripped for a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Outside, and 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy getting ready to go. Liberator also throwing. Two on, one out. And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close.
Full count.
Masataka Yoshida in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Eric Fetty gives way. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
New arm out of the bullpen, Matthew Liberator. This is his third time out this year. So bases all loaded up. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. That's in there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Popped in the air, left field, squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and now they trail by 1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
And now Connor Wong
Outside, ball.
just missed. Two outs.
No, that's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count,
No
bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Out to center. And that will end the inning. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weisser.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
There's a strike. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hendricks getting cranked up as well. Late swing fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jordan Walker now at the plate.
Cardinals, center fielder Jordan Walker.
And a slider in there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for them to stay down around the knees to be effective.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Win up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 3.
Grounds 1 to short. Hamilton. St. Louis goes down in order. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Fly ball to right. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Here's the left fielder, Jaron Duran.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
David Hamilton will hit next. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Devers now 1 for 3.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Two outs. Fought off foul. How challenging was it for you trying to steal against a left-handed pitcher?
Very difficult. You've got to make him throw over. That way you get a good look at his move. If he doesn't throw over and just holds the ball.
Dive and a stop at first. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
ready to begin the
Leading off
eighth.
for the
And
Cardinals,
here's the St.
right
Louis
fielder,
leadoff man,
Lars
Lars Nootbaar. Weiser back to work.
Ball.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, that got away from him.
It got him.
And
Hit
he's
first.
going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Stepping
Up
in,
next for
Brendan
the
Donovan.
Cardinals, left fielder Brendan Donovan.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Nootbaar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got it started a little too early.
1-1.
Strike one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Now
Doesn't have to
batting,
be
first
impressive.
baseman,
He didn't
Wilson
exactly connect with this
Contreras.
one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow through, you're going to run into knocks just like that.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Line drive and foul ball. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the eighth. And look out, that one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this
Now
one.
batting,
You know, Boog, there
second
always
baseman,
seems to be
Nolan
that oh
Gorman.
no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Gorman can't hold up, and that's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
So now here's the DH, Alec Burleson. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And a strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski getting loose out there. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Ripped on a line. And foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Red Sox 1.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. JoJo Romero.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading
So here's
off
Boston's
for
cleanup
the Red
hitter,
Sox.
Tristan Casas.
First baseman, Tristan Casas.
Romero
1-0.
in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Ball.
And that's in for a strike. Full count now.
Full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
The 3-2
That's
is
the ball.
outside,
Take
and
your
it's
base.
ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting.
It's not easy laying off
Second
that
baseman,
pitch. It's
Alex
designed to fool
Bregman.
you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Check swing, called strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to
No
getting
ball,
back into this
2
ball game.
strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had
Now
a lot of
batting,
the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The tying run at the plate. Hard hit left side. On to second. They get one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Winkowski.
Now pitching
Just trying to
for the
keep
Red
this one
Sox.
close here, and this is where a
Number
bullpen
25.
can give their players a chance to
Josh
fight back into the game.
Winkowski.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera.
Three-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Walker Buehler, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Giolito warming up as well. Ground ball left
That's
side.
foul.
And that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to
That's an
Casas.
out.
And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jordan Walker.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And there's the strike. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Bases empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. Out towards left center. Rafaela has a beat on it. And there's two away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now
Mason
up for St.
Wynn.
Louis, Mason Wynn. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off left side. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Helsley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Red Sox.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu.
He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Way upstairs, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
There's a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ball 3.
And that is low for ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The catcher,
Connor Wall up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Tying run at the plate. Fly ball center field. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
So you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a foul out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Gets a piece and stays alive. High fly ball out to left field. Donovan drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
So the Red Sox down to their final out. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Do a Why's it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting a trophy. 40s and 40s will make the dumb bands only. Came out my love with little plastic. Just need to touch it, that's fantastic. This is classic, practice, my little gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the pocket Jurassic.
Bolsillo lleno, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entro el dueño de